today we're going to be talking about the 11 things that dentists do to self-sabotage their growth. If you've been following along with our series, you've come to realize that there's a lot of dentists out there that are accidentally slowing themselves down. Not on purpose. I don't think they're too smart to do it on purpose. It is on accident. And we're going to be focusing on thing number 6. So there's 11 of them. If you haven't watched the other ones, go watch them. You can find them on YouTube, Facebook, all over the place. Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcast. So we're on number 6 today. And number 6 is they open up a second office before they get their first office squared away. So let me explain what I mean. So you're working in an office. The dentist is really successful. The office is doing $400,000 a month in production. They're absolutely crushing it. From the outside, everybody's like, dude, you're a legend. Amazing job. And they go, hey, let's buy a second office. However, the thing that people don't see is that inside that practice, it is absolutely mayhem. It is crazy. It is like everyone's running around like a chicken with their head cut off. It works, but it has to be worked. It's not going to operate on its own. And so what ends up happening is these offices try to scale chaos. So right now they have chaos, and then they go, let's make more chaos. And what they don't realize about business, anytime that you try to scale chaos or scale anything, it becomes exponentially harder. That means it gets harder and harder the bigger that you get.
Sorry for interrupting the show, but I got something special for you. So we only got 27 more seats at our in-person event. We're going to be helping you grow in 2026. We're going to be putting together a growth map for you, helping you with attracting the right kind of team members, attracting the right kind of patients, and getting your systems in place for next year so you can actually grow. Now, this event is normally $499, but I have a discount code down below for $199. Make sure you sign up right away. There's only a few seats left. We look forward to seeing you soon. Now back to the show.
So we don't want to do that, okay? We don't want to scale chaos. We want to scale things that work. And the other thing that most dentists don't realize, I just got done talking to a dentist recently. They have multiple practices, opened up, I think, a 4th, and that one office is sucking the other 3 dry. One office. So 3 successful offices, one office that isn't working, sucking all the life out of the other practices. So one bad decision in opening up another office can drain you. And the secret to all of this is that these practices usually are built around an owner doctor. And then when the owner doctor leaves to the second practice, the main practice that's generating all the profits sinks down. It doesn't perform like it used to. And it takes a lot longer to get that second practice up off the ground. It doesn't get off the ground as fast as they think. So you got 2 competing things now. You have one that's dropping and one that's taking longer to climb. And then all of a sudden, what was making a ton of money for you, a successful practice, and it was working, is all of a sudden not working anymore. And now you get your back against the wall. And this is where I see doctors get really, really stressed out. And it doesn't always happen on its second practice. That's the thing. Sometimes it happens on the 3rd or the 4th. But it's going to happen, especially if your systems aren't in line. Now, I did a podcast with Mark Costas recently. We haven't dropped it yet, but we're dropping it soon. And it was really, really good. And one of the things that he said that he does is he'll redline his team members. So I said, how do you know when you're ready to expand? And what he said is he said, you need to stress test your system. So the first thing you should do is you should disappear for a little while. 2-3 weeks. Disappear from the office, have your number in case of emergency, but does the office still operate? If the answer is yes, great. Then what you need to do is go back, and then you need to start removing key players. Hey, I need you to go I'm going to give you a 2-week vacation, or I'm going to give you a 2-week project away from the office. And when you do that, you're going to see if someone's managing your collections, if it all falls apart, then that tells you it's person dependent, not system dependent. And so you need to have systems that are going to be scalable to be able to move into a second, a third, and a 4th practice successfully. Otherwise, you're just going to fall into a trap. And so I thought that was an amazing piece of advice and something that is very, very helpful. Now, if you say, hey, Gary, I want to open up a second practice, how do I know if I'm like fully ready? We have a whole course. Perrin, my friend Perrin, made a whole course on this, on how to know when you're ready to open up a second practice. And it's really, really good. And it goes through all the basics, all the meat and potatoes of, hey, this is what you need to think about before you jump into this second practice. So I highly, highly recommend that you get that. It's absolutely free. Just comment down below. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and we hope to see you soon.